Ladies and gentlemen, the tragic shooting and act of terrorism in Orlando, Florida underscores the ugly truth of our reality. That truth isn't that America is a hateful, vile, violence-infested country. The truth isn't that the many object violently against the few. The truth isn't that the political ideology of one party inspires the extermination of another. No, the truth is that we are bitterly divided. We are divided across every possible delineation imaginable. We are divided by age, by gender, by sexual orientation, by skin color, by health or sickness, by geographical location, by religion or lack thereof. We are not divided because of what we are, but we are divided because of what we are not. The minority divides itself because they believe the majority are oppressors. The non-religious divide because they believe religious people are oppressors. Women divide themselves because they believe men are oppressors. The truth is the act of division, that in of itself is oppression. The desire to be an other is so overwhelming that we turn on each other, each battling for control of the true means of shackling through laws, regulations, and the courts. We legislate ourselves into slavery while falsely proclaiming victory for liberty and for love. Tolerance ceased to be about live and let live, but instead about obedience. You will be made to care becomes the slogan worn by every activist. They accept neither tolerance nor liberty. They accept only total, unconditional oppression. Lurking is the true enemy, the true source of evil. They advertise their intentions to slaughter all of those who don't conform to their will. They operate in the open because so many of our eyes are shut. When they do reveal themselves, we deny their existence. So many people believe their neighbor to be evil, yet deny evil's true form when it presents itself. True evil distracts us from our petty squabbles, which we believe are more important because they give our lives meaning. One by one, we fall by the sword of evil striking at our back because we aimed our shields front towards our neighbors. Our true enemy reminds us of how vulnerable we are, how weak we are. Instead of confronting it, we ignore it. Our division is intentional, done with purpose. As a divided nation, we are weak and susceptible. We pledge our allegiance to any person or cause that promises to make us a victor, and our neighbor the vanquished. Leaders armed with the power of many then use that power to enslave and hinder their neighbors. Their neighbors rally behind someone else pledging to make them victorious, and the cycle continues. Never does anyone consider liberty as a solution, free to create, free to speak, free to defend, free, independent of the difference of others. They never consider their neighbor to be exercising their rights, protects the rights of everyone. Only dominance and oppression is considered. The time to remain divided needs to come to an end. Our division has only one final conclusion, and that is the enslavement of us all. We will be destroyed by endless groups with endless agendas. Meanwhile, the real evil, the real enemy, will pick us off one by one. We will continue to act in greater fear of our neighbor than the people who intend to literally end our lives. The men and women who lost their lives in Orlando, Florida were not LGBT, they were not white, they were not black, cisgender, transgender, or any of these other divisive titles. They were people. They were Americans. They were one of us. They were us. We are them. It is time to embrace our neighbor, for they are one of us, even if they live, act, think, or look in ways which you find objectionable. They are one of us. Protecting them protects all of us. Protecting their rights protects all of ours. They are Americans, like us. It is time to swallow our fear of the future and embrace liberty, knowing it is the most noble and moral means of living. The problem is not that we are too free. The problem is that we are not free enough. United we stand. Divided we fall. Thank you.